plotting to murder members of Congress. The dramatic transformation happened in only a matter of months. Stephen Fabian has details.
Okay. I'm giving you the list. Are you writing it down? Salads? And don't put so much carrots in. Do they have those noodles there, those Chinese noodles? Do they have them? I mean, on the salad bar?
That is Christopher's best friend. His kitty cat.
This photo shows Christopher Cornell in handcuffs as he was arrested outside the point-blank gun store.
Yeah, bag chicken.
Purchased 2 semi-automatic rifles like these.
Fruit.
I don't care what he looks like, what you think.
I don't know. Get some mixed fruit or something. I don't
When he
know.
was on his high school wrestling team. His yearbook photo shows an all-American team.
Ice cream.
Some mama's boy. Inside Nation has obtained these documents showing
Hot dog buns. Because I
with spitting on his mother.
ate something last night. My stomach's been gnawing.
The documents indicate he was being treated for anger management issues.
I don't want to be without hot dog. I don't know. You want hot dogs too? Ham?
His father says he recently became a Muslim convert.
I don't know. Baked ham? What kind of ham do you eat?
The kid's never been out since the day. You don't even drive, you don't have a car. You don't have no funds for any of this.
See if they have any like dinner rolls. You know the soft, puffy dinner rolls?
And plant attacks and everything. As we spoke to John Cornell, he and his wife watched the non-stop TV coverage of their son's arrest. Then their lawyer called and instructed him to stop talking.
Yeah, I think so.
For the cartoonist who was murdered during last week's terror attack in Paris.
Okay.
One victim's casket literally was covered with cartoons that have been
Okay.
by his former colleagues.
All right, love you too.
The
Bye.
Oscar nominations were just announced in Hollywood, but this year's nominees are causing a bit of a controversy, as Jim Ray explains.
Everyone's buzzing about the Oscar nominations.
Birdman, The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Birdman.
The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Birdman and The Grand Budapest Hotel lead the pack with 9 nominations each. American Sniper, which was ignored by the Golden Globes, was given 6 nominations, including Best Actor for Bradley Cooper.
This was a film that very famously now got no Golden Globe nominations.
Some of Hollywood's most famous leading ladies found themselves snubbed by the Academy. The Angelina Jolie directed Unbroken got only 3 minor nominations, and Amy Adams, who won a Golden Globe, wasn't even nominated for Big Eyes. Jennifer Aniston was another big snub, a woman living with chronic pain in Cake. At the LA premiere of the movie Wednesday night, Aniston said she was going to keep her phone on in the morning just in case.
I'm sure she's going to be disappointed, but she should be proud of her performance.
David Oyelowo, who portrayed Martin Luther King Jr. in Selma, was also snubbed. No actors or actresses of color among nominees, said this headline on NBCNews.com. This year's lineup of nominees for acting is the least racially diverse since 1998, the year of Titanic.
Welcome.
The nominations were announced at 5:45 a.m. The early hour may be to blame for this funny moment, but Academy President Cheryl Boone Isaacs had an unfortunate slip of the tongue. She was naming the nominees for Best Cinematography.
Dick Poop for Mr. Turner.
The Twitterverse exploded in reaction. Did she just say Dick Poop? Went one tweet. Another said, I can't stop laughing.
We'll just take a second to congratulate Dick Poop, who was he got nominated for cinematographer. Dick Poop.
Dick Pope himself took it all in stride, saying, I have been called a lot worse in my time. I'm happy to be nominated.
Eddie, good morning. Congratulations.
Best Actor nominee Eddie Redmayne, who plays physicist Stephen Hawking in The Theory of Everything, called into the Today Show.
I've just gone from a deep sleep to 100-mile-an-hour euphoria in about 3 seconds.
Emma Stone and Birdman.
And cutie pie Emma Stone, nominated for Best Supporting Actress for Birdman, definitely didn't hold back. I am so bleeping excited, Stone said in a statement. Are you allowed to say bleep when you're making a statement for the Oscars? I'm just really bleeping excited.
The Oscars will be handed out on February 22nd. Now, a crime that shocked America. A teenager and her boyfriend accused of murdering the girl's socialite mother while on vacation in Bali. Now they're on trial for murder, and the dead woman's daughter is pregnant. As Diane McInerney reports, if she is convicted, the teen could find herself standing in front of a firing squad. A pregnant American heiress and her boyfriend handcuffed together, charged with brutally murdering her mom. And get this, they both face death by firing squad if convicted. You can see 19-year-old Heather Mack's prominent baby bump as she enters court on the island paradise of Bali. She is expecting a baby girl in March. It's the first time they've seen her since her arrest in August, when no one knew her secret that she was pregnant. She spoke only briefly in court to give her hometown in America. Heather and boyfriend Tommy Schaefer, the baby's father, are accused of beating to death her wealthy mom, Chicago socialite Sheila Von Weiss. They allegedly stuffed her battered body in this bloodstained suitcase while on vacation together at this luxury resort hotel where suites cost up to $1,500 a night. HLN host Nancy Grace is following the case.
This murder was particularly gruesome, wasn't it?
The mother's body was covered with defensive wounds, where she tried to fend off the attack by her daughter and the daughter's boyfriend. She was beaten to death, according to police, with a fruit bowl.
Heather Mack says she plans to call her baby daughter Stella and hopes to be allowed to keep her with her in prison until she's 2 years old, the maximum age allowed under Indonesian law.
In America, she will be treated with kid gloves, pregnant behind bars. I don't think they're going to feel that way in Bali.
21-year-old Tommy Schaefer, his head shaved behind bars, wept in court at the start of the trial. It's a very different look from this video he posted online last year when he was trying to kickstart a career as a rapper. At the end of the hearing, he stared out of the cell as Heather mouthed the words, "Love you," from across the courtyard.
The dead woman's brother says he hopes that the trial brings closure and some answers to the family. It's recommended that you tip at least 15% to a delivery person when they bring a meal to your home or your office, but one delivery guy got the shock of his life when the people he delivered the food to asked for the tip back. And as surveillance video shows, things after that got pretty ugly.
Jared Tansey nailed $32 food delivery to this auto dealership in Westport, Massachusetts, only to be called back to return $7 in change he'd assumed was a tip. This surveillance video shows Jared politely explaining himself to the people at the dealership. Trying to stay cool and collected, but the guys were not polite, far from it. Check out this woman's cruel threat as Jared leaves. The woman in the video is just so aggressive towards me, and this guy's nasty parting words. The video was posted on the internet, and the backlash against the nasty people was instantaneous. A bunch of idiots. It's unimaginable how rude and heartless these people are. And there's a happy ending for the delivery man. A GoFundMe collection to make up for Jared's lost tip is up to more than $5,000 and counting. And I appreciate that. And by the way, that woman who was really mean, she's been fired.
And in fact, the car dealership tells us they're planning on making a public apology to the delivery guy and, for what it's worth, finally giving him this tip. America continues to celebrate with those two rock climbers who made it all the way to the top of that 3,000-foot rock wall in Yosemite National Park. But when it came time to talk to the nation about their incredible accomplishment, one of the climbers was literally at a loss for words.
What a triumph for Kevin Jorgensen and Tommy Caldwell. They made history when they scaled the 3,000-foot summit of Yosemite National Park's El Capitan's Dawn Wall. But when the dynamic duo appeared on the 3 network morning shows, there was something missing: Tommy's voice.
Congratulations to you both.
Matt Lauer had a little fun asking Tommy to answer questions questions using his thumbs.
What did your first real shower in 19 days feel like?
His voice was still gone on GMA.
That says a lot about your character, Tommy.
I have to apologize for voices carefully.
It took 3 long weeks for the mountain climbers to conquer the world's largest granite monolith. They used only ropes and a safety harness. They braved cuts on their fingers, many falls, and windstorms. They slept in tents perched on the sheer cliff. Their family and supporters greeted them at the top. President Obama tweeted, "Congratulations. You remind us that anything is possible."
Everyone has been following along and take the dialogue as an example of what's possible.
Truly a remarkable achievement, even if he didn't have a voice to celebrate.
Pretty cool, guys. By the way, say they're already busy planning their next adventure. We'll be back with more Inside Edition right after this.
Next, Bruce Jenner defends his head, but not his body.
Please go online or call in the next 10 minutes and we'll send you the photo of an animal from our shelter and this ASPCA t-shirt, free with our things. 60 cents a day is all it takes for you to say, "I've done my part to help animals who are clinging to life right now." It's a season of great suffering for too many animals. Please go online or call now to help them.
The most frugal woman in America?
I'm the queen of frugal.
Next competition, the mom of 4 who lives the good life on a farmer's budget. Living on less got her $1 million home.
I think people would be absolutely shocked by how much you can save.
Her lesson can save you lots of money. And pranksters fought police. Cops thought they were selling cocaine. Then they found this. Next exhibition.
It was a stunning cover shot of former Olympic hero Bruce Jenner. Did he really transform into a woman? Well, everybody knows looks can be deceiving. And now an actress has come to Inside Edition saying the body on that magazine cover, it's hers.
It's a shocking photo. Bruce Jenner on the cover of the new In Touch magazine in full makeup, including lipstick, and wearing a feminine silk scarf. So are all those tabloid stories true? Has Bruce Jenner fully transitioned into a woman? The cover of the magazine blares Bruce's story, My Life as a Woman. But we can now reveal the photo isn't what it seems.
It's my style, it's my clothes. You don't know when to stop, do you?
Actress Stephanie Beacham, who played Joan Collins' cousin on the 1980 1980s primetime drama Dynasty, has come to Inside Edition to say that's her on the cover, at least from the neck down.
I speak no lie. Bruce looks far lovelier than I do there.
This is a photo of the actress at a celebrity event in 2013. In Touch magazine apparently photoshopped Bruce Jenner's head onto her body. Is part of you mad?
No. I think it's terribly funny. These things happen. Don't be cross. It's the silliest thing that's happened today.
Last weekend, Kim Kardashian's stepfather was photographed with his hair long and flowing. He's also been photographed with polished nails, but he's never been seen in public in full-out makeup, as depicted by In Touch. Way down in the article, the magazine admits to doctoring the photos. Multiple sources revealed exclusively to In Touch what Bruce wants to look like when his transformation is complete, and their inside knowledge was used for our cover photo recreation. Bruce's ex-wife, Kris Jenner, is reportedly outraged by the magazine cover. And Stephanie Beacham, who's now starring in the BBC comedy Boomers, is still in a bit of shock over seeing Bruce's face on her body.
What would you want to say to the folks at this magazine?
Well, I think they owe me some flowers. I think a very large bouquet of pink flowers.
Looks like any bride's dream wedding, but there's something extra special about this special day because it really was a miracle that this bride was able to walk down the aisle at all.
It's truly a fairy tale wedding. The bride looked beautiful as she arrived in a carriage like Cinderella. And the groom wept with joy as he saw how lovely she looked. But the most magical moment was still to come. The bride, Tammy Martin, had been told she would never walk down the aisle. In 1999, she suffered a terrible car crash that left her confined to a wheelchair, presumably for the rest of her life. But she had other ideas.
Thinking about walking down the aisle. I just knew I was going to do it.
Tammy's spine was crushed in the car wreck. She was paralyzed from the waist down. Because she could no longer be active, her weight soared to 300 pounds.
I was depressed. That is one of the reasons I gained weight and ate the wrong foods.
But hours of grueling physical therapy helped Tammy get her weight under control. She lost nearly 200 pounds. In 2013, Tammy met website designer Rob Dietrich. It was love at first sight. He proposed 3 months later. The big day was held at Disney World in Florida. Would Tammy's dream come true? Would she walk down the aisle? She sure did. Assisted by friends and with a little help from a walker, she took those amazing steps and approached her groom. It was the first time she had walked in 15 years.
I wouldn't take no for an answer.
It was just amazing to see her to do this, you know. So I was just so proud of her.
A round of applause greeted Tammy's triumph. Following the pronouncement that they were man and wife, there was no need for Tammy to walk back down the aisle. Rob swept her off her feet and carried her. Then came the fireworks. A magical evening for the bride who was determined to walk at her wedding, no matter what.
All told, Tammy walked an amazing 69 feet down the aisle to reach her groom. When we come back, guess what? Big shake-up with the new cast of The View. We'll tell you about it coming up.
It's Macy's One Day Sale Saturday. The weekend day Friday. The promo to customers till 2 p.m. Save on Wallet Deli Rolls from Mario and Ink more, only $69.99. Stock up on Perkins dress shirts and ties, now 80% off. Get these quarter-carat tall Rose cut diamonds with earrings now $39.99. Save 40% off food processors, blenders, and juicers from Ninja, NutriBullet, and more. And take 60% off all memory foam pillows and mattress toppers. Macy's One Day Sale Saturday. The weekend day Friday. Doors open at 10 a.m.
Having a dentist in the Dental Works network really pays off. They accept more insurance plans than other dentists, even for specialty services like oral surgery that usually go uncovered. Plus, these dentists can leverage the efficiencies of a large network, so more savings are passed on to you. Visit dentalworks.com for unbeatable limited time offers and to make an appointment today at any of our convenient locations. Dental Works, the way dental should work.
Where do you go for zero membership fee? The Brothers Warehouse. Get up to $500 credit and $90 this 40-inch LED HD TV only